And we are live. Welcome to this presentation today. Tagged your first $3,000 from this dollar paying business presentation. This dollar paying business. That is exactly what we'll be getting to find out today in this presentation. Once again, you're welcome to this free presentation. Your first $3,000 from this dollar paying business. And that's basically how this tall, soft-spoken Igbo dude generated over $87,000 already from a hugely neglected platform that pays in dollars. Now, the emphasis on, soft-spoken guy, he's a very cool guy, generated over $87,000. Please, that's not naira, that's dollar. From a hugely neglected platform that pays in dollars. Now, I don't need to stress why you need to earn in dollars if you still have breath in you. I don't need to stress on that. You already know. If you do not know why you need to earn in dollars, then you have no business being here. And there's a guarantee here today. And the guarantee is that if you are ready to give these just 2 to 3 hours of your time daily, you can copy his secrets to generate your first $3,000 in 30 days. Did I say 30 days? Well, you get to find out how a lot of persons are doing this even half that number of days. All right. So once again, you are welcome, and your host today is Pat Ogidi, my humble self. That is me in that fine suit and big head. Yeah. And my guest, not yet time to reveal his name, but then is a wonderful dude. But altogether, we have just one goal in this presentation today. One goal, Otu, right? And that goal is to show you how to earn in dollars from this rarely known neglected business. Imagine even if it's just $1,000 you are earning by the side. $1,000, by the exchange rate is about 450,000 naira. $1,000. If that is just what you earn, but then why would you even want to settle for less? Why would you want to settle for less when you have this platform today, when you are on this call, when you're on this presentation today, where you learn how you can actually make your first $3,000 and take it off from there as fast as possible. And yeah, if you stay to the end of this presentation, you will not only discover that particular simple 3-step process that takes just 2 to 3 hours, all right, and brings in powerful results like this. Now, hold tight to your seat, because what you're about to see is something that you would make you question why you are not aware of this, right? But then don't worry, it is not too late. What you need right now is to pay attention to this presentation, take notes, and make sure you take action. That's the most important part, right? Now on the screen is a screenshot from the platform. All right, this is his earning screenshot, not mine. Yeah, as you can see, August 5th he did this, 248, 286. These are earnings he's making on a daily basis, and if you check well, it's about 15-day income report. This is like 15 days income report. You just have to snap out this 15-day income report from his earning dashboard. All right, and if we do the math right, it means on the average is doing like $250 every day. $250, 250 times 450. Do your calculation, my dear friend. I don't know if I actually said this, but then there is a comment section. There's a comment box by the right hand side of your screen. If you're on PC, if you're on a laptop or a desktop, by the right hand side there's a comment section there, a comment box. They're putting your name and your email. They should be there by default. Then you can drop in your questions. Right? Introduce yourself. My name is Jude. I'm watching from Daura, the home of the unknown man. My name is whatever. I'm watching from this Frankfurt, Germany, whatever. Just put in there so I know I'm actually talking to real humans and not robots. Okay, now back to here. 15-day income report, an average of $250 per day. All right, he did a total of $3,818, and if you multiply that by 450, that's like 1.718 million naira in just what, 15 friggin' days. 15 friggin' days. Now you see why you need to pay close attention here. Even if you are not making up to 200, what about making 100 every day from this, copying and pasting? Pay close attention. He's gonna be piecing this, in the smallest bites consumable by anybody, even a zombie, right? Okay, now this is a screenshot from our online presentation platform for registration. As you can see, we had over 1,243 persons register for this, but the system has been treated in such a way that at every point in time we're having 100. So if you log out or if you leave and think you'll be coming back to it again, you may be surprised to see that you've been yanked out. You may not be able to join in. So you owe it as a duty upon yourself to make sure you stay to the end, right? Get rid of everything that will take your attention. I mean, not a time to download any files on your PC, not a time to download anything on your phone. Focus strictly on this presentation. Yeah, you can build a rarely talked about income stream that will passively bring in $250 to $1,000 daily for you. And I mean for you, and that is like guaranteed. And yes, that is a bold promise. By the way, if you know who Patrick Ogidi is, then you wouldn't be surprised at that promise, because the two guys here today are people with proven records. I don't want to talk much about myself, but then this guy who has done $87,000 from one income stream is worth listening to. Remember what I keep saying: if anybody continues saying something for, I mean, up to 3, 4, 5 years, I mean, consistency over a long period of time, they get my attention. That is why, you know, I've started giving attention to someone who talks so much about cryptocurrency. Krizani, yeah? You know, so if you, Bob Risky, keep talking nonsense, but then he has attention because he's been stable and he's been consistent with it. I respect consistency, and yes, hard work pays consistency. Okay, about me, I don't need to really blow my trumpet. I'm the Grand Commander of e-commerce meaning production business in Africa, and I've raised over, to be very mild, 20,000 entrepreneurs who are doing really, really well. I'm talking about people who make multiple millions every week. That is not a boast. You can do the research yourself if this is your first time joining my training. Oh yeah? But then again, this is not about me, even though I need to chip in that I'm a proud father of 4. Sorry, proud father of 3. Well, I have a lot of kids though. Proud father of 3. My 2 girls, Jadel and Nicole, and then my king, Jason Kamdri Chuku. But this presentation is not about me, so let's go straight to who you are supposed to be listening to. And that's my guest. His name is Ken Wakama. He's a very handsome dude, yeah? And of course, he's single. So if you're a lady watching this right now, you can as well shoot your shots. He's what's, I like, he has everything a man should have. Every desirable trait, qualities of a man. Ken has that. All right. Ken wasn't like this some years ago. I can remember in 2013, he did me an email. Look at the date, Tuesday, February 26, 2013. He sent me an email, very crazy one. I received a lot of them then. Then I think I dropped one course then, Chief Importation Secret course like that. Then he messaged me, said, "Thank you, sir. I can't even afford 1,000 naira. We're talking about 2013 here. I can't even afford 1,000 naira, not dollars, yeah? But I will have to manage your free updates. I've been giving free updates. I have over 200,000 subscribers. You know, people who read from me willingly, who subscribe to read from me. All right. So he said, I will have to manage your free updates. I just lost a friend that helps my family. I'm a young boy of 20. All the same. Thank you for your time, sir. God bless you." Now, the emphasis here is 2013. He had no 1,000 naira to even invest in anything. All right. So recently, a friend or maybe a student shouted me out on Facebook. He said, "Patrick, sir, permit me to buy you lunch anytime I come to Lagos. If not for you and your course, I would be here today." No, this is not just like blowing my trumpet, but then I'm using it to get us somewhere. All right. So this student made this post. I screen grabbed it because I was feeling really cool with the post. I screen grabbed it and I posted it on my WhatsApp status. Right. So Ken saw it on my WhatsApp status. This happened recently. Ken saw it and then he messaged me. All right. I posted it and I wrote, "I feel brag small," quote, and he messaged me, say, "It was Ecom Tycoon." I think I released that course in 2015 or thereabouts. It was Ecom Tycoon that made me my first 3 million naira. Did you hear that? It was Ecom Tycoon that made me my first 3 million naira. A course I released, I think I sold for about 10,000 naira or thereabout. Somebody is testifying that the course made him, not somebody, but the same Ken Wakama. You know, I would joked on. He said another method of offline upsell by printing stuff in a paper, like all the things I revealed in that course. And I said, I feel high right now. He said, without being that happy. All right. So watch out where it was coming from. 2013. He sent me an email that he didn't have 1,000 naira. Then by 2015-16, he had made his first 3 million naira from. See, the thing is, if you have results, especially from what I did, if you take action, you have results. And if you taking action and you disturb me with your questions, I don't mind. But when you are not, and then you want everything on the platter of gold or for money to fall on you, it doesn't work that way. And that is why I go extra mile to make sure that those who are serious, I help them get better results. So Ken has been on the grind for a long time. Days as far back as 2013. And yeah, I think in 2016, the same Ken sent me another mail, but it's a long one, but I'll just read out the place I underlined. It said, I have lost close to 100,000 naira by not meeting up supplies. That's still e-com. He lost money because he couldn't. That's when Baba came in and he tightened up everything. He said he lost over 100,000 naira because he's not meeting up supplies. All right, that means life has started changing. Remember, e-com tycoon is changing his life. From 2015 he bought it, and then 2016 he's not running out of stock. He's having issues of how to really bring it in, thanks to Buhari. So in summary, the dude Ken Wakama used to be that broke, normal, loyal and ever ready to learn guy who wasn't born with a silver spoon like me, but tried to break the jinx of poverty he grew as he grew older, and he has actually achieved that to a large extent. He's an Igbo dude, a first son, so you know what that means, right? He involved himself in many types of businesses, both offline and online, typical of the firstborn of a family being the assistant father. Then he tried get paid to read emails. You know how it is, like almost how everybody started. He tried Fiverr. Yeah, he said he made some successes in Fiverr, but still that Igbo-ness in him never allowed him be satisfied with the peanut he was making from that Fiverr, right? So in 2017, he jumped into Clickbank affiliate marketing, found his calling there, and has become the go-to name when it comes to Clickbank in West Africa. No matter what you do, whether good or bad, if you are consistent and you give it your best, you will sell, you will excel. Hence, I call him the Clickbank king. But then, that is about Ken. The reason we're here is to learn how this same Ken, an Igbo dude, generated a $7,000 already from a hugely neglected platform that pays in dollars. And are you ready? If you're ready to learn this, if you're ready to have me bring in Ken right now to come and drop it like it's hot, type in I am in the comment section. I am, and I would blow it up. Just one I am, and I'll continue. Good, I have it already. Now, do yourself a favor. Actually. Kill every form of distraction. Shut down anything that is not connected to this online presentation right now. Your TV, your social media platforms, any alerts, mute them. Pay 107% attention to this class, because not doing so might mean missing out in a piece of information that can move you from the always trying club to $250 to $1,000 per day gang semi-passively. Now, it is not your fault that the economy has dabarooed, but it will be your fault if you don't find a way to benefit from it. And one way to benefit from it is to look for things that can pay you in hard currency, in dollars. Bring in the hard currency here so that the money go yakba. All right, now I've said it before, you must have one or two questions. There's a chat box that looks something like this by the right hand side if you're on PC, or below this video if you're on mobile. Your name should be there by default, but if it's not there, type in your name, type in your email, then always type in your question and click send questions, and it will always come. We'll be getting it as we progress. If you have all the time, we'll take it at the end of the presentation, but if you don't have, no problem. The mails, the system will notice that we did not talk about it. They will redirect the questions to our email. Myself and Ken would relax, and then we'll commence an email conversation, and that is how we'll make sure that you're happy at the end of the day. So, if you're ready, here are a few disclaimers from my lawyer. They are not really serious. Of course, I don't like that lawyer guy, because that dude does really nothing. I'm not a troublemaker. He just sits and he takes money, right? But then again, he sent me this and he said I should sound it as a note of warning, right? He said results are not typical. We'll do our best to walk you through the strategy. Understand that our results and that of our students, any results you see us share here today, are not typical. The average person who attends any training gets fucking zero results, right? However, we are happy to show you exactly what's working for us and our students free. More so, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not MMM, it's not Ponzi, it is not give 1 naira and get 57 naira in 48 hours. It's none of that, because those are not business. This is something you can actually rely on, something you can do stuff with, build your house, marry your wife, and rely on 100%. All right? So, with that out of the way, let me bring in Ken. So, Ken, you are there. I can see you. You are there. Come and do what you know how to do best. Come and show us how Kenneth Wakama generated $87,000. That's over about 37 million or thereabouts. If you do by 45, huge money, from a hugely neglected platform that pays in dollars. And the guarantee in bold here is, if you are ready to give this just 2 to 3 hours of your time daily, you can copy his secret to generate your first $3,000 in 30 days. So, Kenneth, Ken, you are there. Take it up from there.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pat, for letting me discuss this today with your audience. You've already introduced me, so I'm not going to go into that. I will just take the audience behind me so that we'll jump right into what we have today. All right. So this webinar is titled How I Generated Over $87,000 from this simple dollar paying business. Now, when I say $87,000, I am not just saying it's 7,000 naira. And when we mean over, it means more than $87,000. But we're using $87,000 today as a benchmark to show you the power of this simple dollar paying business. Now, if you multiply $87,000 times 450 naira, which is the benchmark price at which I am paid at the moment from this simple dollar paying business, you are going to be seeing a sum of 39,150,000 naira. Okay, so give or take, you are almost in 40 million naira from a simple business that you actually stay in your house, even in your toilet, to actually do. Okay, so this is a never seen before automated money printing system that's going to wow and blow your mind. So I'll advise you to stick to the end of this training, because what you're about to learn today is something you have not seen anywhere else. Okay, there are a lot of success stories. I'm going to share them with you so that you would know how to get started today and not tomorrow. Now, the power or the sweetest thing about this dollar paying business is, while people were complaining and worried about the effects, the after effects of COVID-19 lockdown, I was still banking money on a steady just from two weird products. Okay, just from two weird products that gave me serious cash. Everybody was complaining about the lockdown, businesses were going off, people lost their jobs, some people lost it. In fact, a lot of people went into depression because of the COVID-19 lockdown, not just in Nigeria or in Africa, but globally. It affected many businesses. But while that was still going on, myself and some smart other people were still banking in on a steady, because this does not care if there is lockdown today, if there is COVID-20 tomorrow, it will still be in existence. It would make sure that even when people are complaining there is no money, there's no this, you are where you are, smiling to the bank, looking at your mobile phone and smiling at the dollar signs that are coming. All right, so like I said, I was banking in serious dollars from just two weird products. Now, this is one of the screenshots. Okay, this is one of the screenshots so far of my earnings from March 25th to April 6th. This is not a gimmick. This is not some read emails or copy and paste stuff or bring this to get that or share links or no. This is a real-time automated dollar paying business. As you can see here, looking at March 31st, I was making $1,032.85. $1,000 alone is over 450,000 naira in a day. You'd ask yourself, is it possible? Yes, it is so freaking possible. It is very possible. If people can make 5 million naira a month in various businesses, you can make $1,000 a day without having to flinch, without having to break your neck, without having to call down spirits from wherever, without having to wait for manna to fall from heaven onto your lap. So this business is as real as it gets. Myself and many other smart people are already in the business, and if you stick to the end of this training, I'm going to show you everything that you need to know, because by the time we are done, you'll be so wowed, and in fact you would be so wowed. Let's just leave it at that. Actually, let's just leave it at that. You'll be so wowed. Okay, so I'm not showing you all of these results to feel fly or brag, but to show you that if I can do this, then you can. If I can do this and some other smart people can, you watching this webinar today, you can even get better results. Yes, it starts from a level, but you can get better results. These results are not here to make it look like my shoulders are pompous, but they are to show you evidence, to show you testimonials on how possible it is for you to get to that level. And I'm telling you, by the time you jump into it, you would not want to leave this, because this is legit. This is not about trying to swindle people or doing some crazy stuff, but this is legit. Okay, This is so good. This business is so good that while many people were complaining about the naira and the economy of the naira from the comfort of my sitting room, I was receiving commission payments that most bank managers don't ever get to see in their lives from a product that helps to manage depression. Yes, depression. People get depressed. In the United States today, one thing that kills many US residents is depression. Many of them are tired of taking pills. Many of them are tired of seeing shrinks. If you can come up with something that can help them, if you can show them something that can help them, I'm telling you, it is a big market. As I'm speaking to you now, even in the UK, a lot of people are facing post-COVID-19 depression because they've lost their jobs, they've lost families and stuff. And this is a major cankerworm eating into people today. Now imagine if you can provide a solution to this problem alone, not to Nigerians, but to people outside. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll be raking in good cash. Now you're not going to be paid in naira, you're going to be paid in the dollar. Not in naira, in the dollar. Imagine hitting $200 a day, $400 a day, $500 a day, $1,000 a week. $1,000 a week is 450,000 naira. It is not possible as a bank manager in Nigeria at the moment, except if you have an oil well in this country or in any other oil producing country. That is how you'll be seeing crazy money like that. This is another oil well that you don't need to get yourself dirty. You just need to sit down in the comfort of your bedroom, your sitting room, even your toilet, and begin to see the dollars jumping like clockwork. All right. Now, if you take a look at this again, this is another result I generated over 2 weeks. That's $2,000 in 2 weeks. Now, if you multiply $2,272 by 450 naira, you are getting 1,022,769 naira in just 2 weeks. This is possible. No matter where you are, your location is not a barrier. It doesn't, even if you live under a rock, even if you live in Zambeza forest, whether you live on the moon, whether you live in Jupiter, as far as you have the internet, you have your laptop, you have your modem, everything is possible. This business is possible. You'll be getting your dollars like clockwork without having to flinch, and that is just the truth. I am doing this. Over 400 and something people that work with me are doing this, and it is time for you to jump into this, because as I'm speaking to you right now, the dollar will keep getting, the naira will keep getting devalued. Tomorrow you might see $1 equals to 470 naira or 500 naira, and that would favor you if you earn in dollars. The problem with earning in naira is that your salary remains constant. Everything remains constant, but the prices of goods and services go up. If you earn 30k a month in naira, the price of a bag of rice is more than your salary. But if you earn in dollars every month, you can buy bags of rice, you can do anything, you can live the free lifestyle you want to live and not depend on the naira alone. The best part of this business is that it is running on a set and forget system. You don't have to bug yourself every now and then trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to do this, trying to make calls to know if this product has been delivered, to know why this person didn't pick the product, to know why this person said they've traveled. No, it is just on a set and forget system. You open up your laptop, punch in one or two things, do what you have to do, and boom, you go to rest. In a day, I don't spend more than 4 hours. In fact, 3 hours doing this. The extra hours I spend is because I choose to. On a norms, if I want to just spend 20-30 minutes, 1 hour a day with this, I'm done. And I have the time and strength to do other things I have to do, focus on my other businesses, give myself the freedom, focus on my family, on friends, and take some time off to relax. It is very, very easy with this business. Okay? Now, take a look at this again. The reason why I'm showing you this is not because I want to brag. Like I said earlier, it's not because I want to brag, but I want you to have these mental pictures in your head. I want you to look at this. I want your eyes to grasp this image. Grasp this image. Let this image stay in your subconscious and understand that this can happen to you, to anybody. In fact, a lady that is in her 40s that did not go to the university is earning good pay like this. I'm telling you the truth. That is how awesome this is. All you have to do is wake up, open your laptop, plug in, do what you have to do, and boom, you are up and running in very few simple steps. I'm going to show you what those steps are shortly. Very easy, very simple. You don't need to break your head about them, because I am here to hold you by the hand and guide you till you hit the success point. Now, what I'm about to show you is how I print this money in dollars from the comfort of my sitting room every day, anytime of the month, any time of the year. And the good thing about this is that it is never going to get saturated. It is never going to get saturated. As long as human beings exist, this would always exist. It's just like thinking the food market can get saturated. No matter how much the food market gets saturated, people will still buy. It is the same thing with this simple dollar paying business. All right. Now, a note of disclaimer before we continue. This is not a promise that you make this much money in a day or a month. Okay, because the effort someone who has been in this business for a year will put in is not the same effort someone who has just started the business will put in. Okay, the results I can get if I put in just 5 minutes is not the same results you will get if you put in 2 hours. But with time, before you know it, you're going to be hitting the pinnacle. You could start from $500 a week. $500 a day is possible. $100 a day is possible. People are doing it. $200 a day is possible. You might not see $10,000 a month, but starting with $1,000 a month is a bold step in the right direction. It starts from the bottom. Gradually, it gets to where you want to go to. All right? Irrespective of where you are, where you come from, whether you're a school dropout, BSc, MSc, or even a PhD degree holder, you can do this. I don't want to talk about age, gender, location, or skin color. I have someone from Bangladesh working with me. I have MSc holders working with me. I have a PhD degree holder working with me. I have a friend who works in the military. He works with me on this, and everything is going well like clockwork. I am telling you the truth. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter your gender. Even if you're a lady or a guy, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if your location is under the moon, under the rock, in Sambisa Forest. Wherever you are, there is no restriction to what this business is if you decide to just do it. There is no restriction. Restriction is just a thing of the mind, and that's it, nothing more. Okay, now this dollar paying business is just in 3 simple steps. Step 1, your bulletproof Clickbank account, a hot product research, and driving traffic to your offer pages. That's it, nothing more. Forget about all the bogus hula hoos these gurus are coming to talk to you online with. This is done in just 3 simple steps. I love simplifying stuff. I don't like making things so bogus, so heavy, and so numerous for people to consume, because it can be very, 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 very heavy for people to understand. All right, now let's start with the first simple step, which is creating the bulletproof Clickbank account. Now, the problem with Clickbank accounts is that some locations are not allowed on Clickbank, but that is not a problem, because with this, even if you live under the rock, like I said, even if you live in a volcano, you can actually succeed with this. Okay, now, but the thing is that people should not think that hiding your location hides you from Clickbank, because they are smart, very, very smart. People think Facebook and ban accounts easily. Clickbank is smarter and years ahead of Facebook. This is what people don't know. Okay, with this, you don't have to tell people or anyone abroad to open a Clickbank account for you. You don't even have to tell you don't have to start opening a USA Clickbank account, because if you do that, on the day you're going to withdraw your money, they'll ask you for tax ID and social security number, which you cannot provide. That's the truth. How am I sure about this? When I first started out on Clickbank, I met a guru, purchased his course, followed everything he told me to do. It took some time. After my third month, I started making my money. I started making my first $500, my first $600, and everything, they were coming in. The moment it was time to withdraw, because this guru was not sure, I lost everything from scratch. I opened my laptop that morning to hit the withdraw button to know how to push stuff up. The next thing I saw that my account had gone. It was gone. There was nothing more to do. It was gone. And it was crazy, because I had over $2,000 to $3,000 in that account. It was gone just like that. All right. Now, after that, the next thing you have to understand is the hot product research. Now, the reason why hot product research is very important is this. If you want to succeed on Clickbank, if you have your Bulletproof account, which I will show you how to get, okay? If you want to succeed on Clickbank, you need to get a hot product, not just any kind of product that will pay you chicken monies like $10, $20, or stuff like that. No, there are products on Clickbank that can pay you as much as $150 per sale as commission. $150 per sale as commission. It is very, very, very easy. It is very, very, very easy. In fact, one of the best ways to even get a product to promote on Clickbank is when you know what a country is looking out for. If a large population of a country, like say the UK now, one major thing they are searching for on the internet. In fact, there are so many things they're searching for on the internet. So if you pick out one of these things and get a product that solves that problem and push to them, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, you're going to be making crazy sales that will come in like clockwork. You don't even have to bother yourself about this, about that. The sales will just keep trickling in because you are solving that problem for them. If it's the UK, if it's Canada, if it's the US, if it's Australia, if it's New Zealand, if it's Germany, if it's South Africa, if it's Singapore, if it's Malaysia, it doesn't matter. As far as you are solving this problem for them, they are actually going to pay you big for this. All right. Imagine if a country like UK is suffering from something, and then you pick up that product and promote to them. I'm telling you, you're gonna be making good sales. Just imagine this. Let's say people in the UK are always searching for webcams. Just say webcams. Oh, let's not even use webcams. Let's talk about losing belly fat. Okay, you go to Clickbank, pick up a product that shows them how to solve belly fat problems in less than 60 days with a very solid guarantee, and you push this to them. I am telling you, you're gonna be making sales. Do you get? Let me show you something. So if you just hop onto Google Trends, if you go onto Google Trends and you hit this, and then you change your country to, okay, let's go to trending searches. You change your country to, let's change our country to United Kingdom. Now, real-time search trends. Now, if you look at this, you are actually seeing what these people have been searching about. This is the trending searches. So if you have products that solve these issues, you can do that. Now, the major solution is where you go to explore. Now, when you are on this explore platform, change this again to United Kingdom. I'll just type in, United Kingdom. Then type in go to the health section. Great. This is COVID because COVID is what's on board. But then just look at this. Let me show you this. Let me show you this crazy stuff. Just look at this. Let me show you this crazy stuff. Imagine if you type in weight loss and you hit enter. These are the locations in United Kingdom that are talking about weight loss. Now, as you can see, the search is crazy. People in Wales, in Scotland, Northern Ireland, and England are always talking about weight loss. Now, if you get a weight loss product and push to these people, I am telling you, you're gonna get your money here, wherever you are in Nigeria, wherever. It doesn't care, or it doesn't matter where you are. Get the point? So this is one of the ways to search a product. Now imagine if you get a product that pays more than $70 per sale as commission, and you're able to sell to just 10 people. That's $700, and you are good to go. So that is the way this works. You don't really need to stress yourself over all of this. Now, the next thing is if you pick up a high ticket product. Now, Once you've gotten this search term of what people do, you go on to Clickbank, pick up a product that, like I said, that pays more than $70 or $100. There are products that pay. In fact, I'll give you this short story. December last year, I missed out on something. A particular product came up, and that product was just for a few people. Guess how much that product was going to pay per sale? $1,000 on Clickbank. $1,000, not a joke. $1,000. If you doubt me, go to my Facebook page, Kenneth Wakama, and my Facebook account. Now scroll. If you're on PC, use your PC and check. I think that should be January or February this year. You would see a post I made about Clickbank. Okay, that post, I missed it. The product came out, $1,000 per sale as commission if everybody goes through the funnel. And I wasn't online at the moment. When I came up and I saw the product, for me to apply to promote the product, it was already gone. Everybody had already started promoting the product, and the owner of the product had already locked access. Now imagine me just selling 17 of that, just 17 copies of that. That's over $17,000 a month. It is very possible. Very, very possible. Now, once you're done with getting your hot product and you want to promote, the next thing you do is you create a landing page. Landing page is just where you collect your names, the names and emails of people that visit your website. Okay, there are products like ClickFunnels that can do that for you. There is Aweber, most of these expensive products that can do that for you. But the most important thing is, once you create your landing page and they get the names and the emails of people who visit your site, it's very important. And by the time you get these names and these emails of people, you'll be able to mail them consistently without having to lose so much money or break your head over making so much money. Because the purpose of having an email list is quite simple. You can promote today a product that handles, if you're in the weight loss niche, you can promote today a product that handles fat belly, how to reduce fat belly. You can promote a product that shows how to reduce fat in the neck. You can promote a product that shows how to lose extra skin. When people lose weight, they actually have what we call extra skin. You can show a product or promote a product that can handle that for people. Again, another thing you can promote, even in the weight loss niche, is even arthritis products. Yes, you can do that. I know of someone promoting arthritis and extra skin products that stays in I think in Ghana. This guy is making crazy sales of $10,000 to $15,000 a month. That is just the magic. All right. The next thing you do is, after creating your landing page and you have your list, is to schedule your email with bonuses. You schedule your email with bonuses, because one thing that makes people buy your offer is not just because you are promoting to them. Of course, you may be promoting to people. I could be promoting something to this person. You are promoting the same thing to that person. Now, what would separate my offer from yours or yours from mine is the kind of bonuses we both offer. If this person sees that your bonuses will help them more than myself, they will go for your offer. They will go for your product and purchase, and you get your commissions. That's the way it works. Nothing more, nothing less. It is not oversimplified. It depends on the kind of bonuses you give out. I mean, if you go to 2 restaurants and you see that if you buy a plate of rice and 1 meat and 1 beef, they give you extra chicken. Or you go to this other restaurant and if you buy a plate of rice and 1 meat, they give you bottled water. Which one would you go for? The chicken, because the chicken adds more value to your meal. You can buy bottled water 100 naira. It's very easy. All right. Then by the time you have you schedule these emails, you send out these emails 2 to 3 times a day. You have to be in their faces. It's very important. Whenever I promote my offers, if my list is in the UK, I know that, okay, cool, the people in the UK are 1 hour before me in Nigeria. So if I want to send an email to my UK subscribers, and I want the emails to get to them by 9 a.m. UK time, by 10 a.m. Nigerian time, I am sending the email. Okay, if my clients are in the US, they are of course 6 to 7, 8 hours behind. So if I want my subscribers in the US to get my emails by say 10 a.m., by 4 p.m., 5 p.m. or 6 p.m., I should be sending my emails to them. That way the email will hit them at specific times. That is how to know the time difference when you're sending emails to these people. Of course, if your clients are in countries like Australia, Australia is 12 hours ahead of Nigeria. So if it's 12 noon here, it is 12 a.m. in Australia. If it's 3 p.m. in Nigeria, it is 3 a.m. in Australia and New Zealand. That is the time frame. So you know how to send this to these people. And of course, you can just key in the emails at your own time and tell it, okay, this email, send it by so and so time, and boom, it's going while you are sleeping or doing something else, and it's sending emails for you effectively without you having to even be online. That is the power and strength in this simple dollar paying business. If you just schedule your emails, of course, I send the emails 2 to 3 times a day. There are times I send twice. There are times I send 3 times a day. You could send a product twice. You could send a product today 2 times. You will not get good sales. If you send a product 3 times, they will get good sales for you. It all depends on the audience and the way you craft your emails. People will read your emails, and if your emails are convincing with your bonuses, they would purchase from you. It is very easy. And one thing most affiliates do is, affiliates do that is not right, is they just send the email straight up to the offer page. No, you first send the emails to the bonus page. When people see the bonus page, once they've gotten the bonus page and they go through your bonuses and the bonuses are mouth-watering, you have links to your offer page, to your affiliate sales page, affiliate page. So once they click on the bonuses, once you click on that, it takes you to your offer page. There are 2 ways to create your bonus page. It's very easy. I use Google Docs. Google Docs does everything for me. Okay, so that is that. Now, if you do something other than that, you could land yourself in big trouble. If you just send traffic straight up to your offer page without sending them to your bonuses, you're gonna get big problems. Of course, it's just like you walk into a restaurant, like I said, you see the sign there, buy 500 naira worth of jollof rice with 1 beef and get an extra chicken. This is before you buy the offer. This is before you've bought the food. Once you see that offer, the bonus offer on the wall, you know that, okay, cool. You might even go ahead to buy 1,000 naira, so you get extra chicken, like 2 pieces of chicken. Okay, yeah, that's the way it works. So it doesn't make sense when you just go, you've bought your food, and then you come and sit down. After they've bought the food, they're now eating, and then you come to tell them, please, because they bought this. No, you have to tell them first. This is what they stand to gain if they buy this thing from you. That way, you will get in large sales and large people coming into your business. It is the same thing with this dollar paying business. All right, so I know you have questions, but before I take the questions, I want you to look at this again. There is this mental strength, this mental empowerment seeing screenshots like this would do to you. There is a mental overhaul it will do to you. It is trying to show that this is possible. If you set a target for yourself and say, in a week I'll hit $500, in a week you can hit more than $500. If you pick up a product that pays you, if you want to go low, maybe you decide to pick a $50 product, which is not, I don't do that. The least product I pick pays me $75. As you can see here, there is $88.63. Okay, if you pick a product that pays you, say, $75 per sale, and you make like 20 sales in a week, which is possible, you are hitting $1,500 just like that. There is nothing more, there is nothing else. You don't have to break your head over this, and that is that. Once more, take a good look at this. If I am doing this, you can do this effortlessly without breaking a sweat, without breaking your head. All right, so thank you for your time, Mr. Bath. I believe I've done justice to this. And yeah, if there is any questions, of course, I will hang around to answer them, because I know there will be questions, so that we don't leave people in the middle of the ocean. So thank you, Mr. Bath. Let's wait for your questions.
Wonderful presentation there, Mr. Ken Wakama. I love how you took your time with clarity and authority. You dished out the information. I too was here taking notes. All right, and then you showed the way you now make this look very easy. $2,272 in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, no be 2 months now, no be 2 years now, 2000. So, and then what is about 2 weeks? I noticed something in the course of this, in the course of the whole thing here. I noticed something, and it's about 2 weeks, 2 weeks that I was forced to ask, what is this about 2 weeks and this business, Clickbank? All right, you gave a screenshot, and then it's about you made this in 2 weeks. And then the one I also showed, your screenshot I showed earlier in the presentation, was also about 2 weeks. So I was forced to ask, is this 2 weeks a setup? There's something about this 2 weeks? All right. And while I was now asking that, I looked at the question section, and I noticed that a lot of persons are asking if it is actually possible to make, for a total newbie to jump into this right now, like jump into this at the end of this presentation and tidy up to $3,000 in their same 2 weeks. Since we've been talking 2 weeks. So I have like 6 persons ask the same question. Is it possible to jump on this right now as a total newbie? This is your first time of hearing Clickbank, and then you're making $3,000 in your first 2 weeks. All right, $3,000. Not to make mistakes. $3,000 is over 3.7 million naira. All right, now that figure might sound bogus to some persons. It might make some persons feel, oh, these guys are just calling out this figure, just like the government when they start calling 1 trillion budget, 1 billion budget, and all that. Yeah, but then again, I'm going to be making it very simple for you to be able to understand it. Even if you have that phobia and fear of big money, no, it will break it down so that you see that this same Ken, his students making this much and not two-headed. You can actually do that. So pay close attention to see how you can actually make this easy and adapt it to no matter what level you are right now. Even if you think you don't have 1 naira, this is it for you, right? Now, what about half of that for you? What about, we just, tone down on the $3,000 and then, work the half of that. Half of that will now be $1,500. That's a whooping 675,000 naira. How many people they end that one for this country, right? Now that translates to $50 per day. Are we getting something clear now? If I say $3,000 is heavy, if I say 1.5, it could also be heavy for some people. But then if I say $50 per day, and guess what? $50 is not small money. 50 times 450. Do the mathematics yourself. But then that's not where I'm going to. Now, there's a question here that beckons on us, right? And the big question is, will $50 now be too hard for you to make daily? Will you still be afraid of $50 to make $50 daily? All right. Are there people who have benefited from Ken doing up to this $50, doing up to $50 daily? That's the question you have in your mind right now. And I don't want to answer that question. I want to just throw something at your face that would, and clear all the doubts in case you have any. Now, this is a screenshot from one of his students. I think, I don't know, like his second day on Clickbank, he did $151.5. That's what he made that day. $151.5. $151. Just say $151. And he was mad. He sent the guy a message. He said, I woke up this morning with first commission on my CB account, made some sales. Working hard, guys. You will break through. Thanks, Boss Ken, for this opportunity. All right. So that question, we're talking about $50 daily now, but somebody did 151. A total newbie. Let alone you that can read and write, that can use the internet, that can check your email yourself. Then that is from a newbie. Then the Ogbonge man himself knocking us with the biggest bass, right? Boom. Now this is what his daily sales report looks like on a good day. $903, $674. There was even $2,000 in a day, right? $790, $375, $225, $223, $1,032, $1,020, $720. Hey, these are dollars, not naira. He even did up to $1,000 daily, twice. $1,000 fucking dollars daily, and that's about 450,000 naira, ladies and gentlemen. That means in 2 days he made 900,000. I don't want these huge figures, but cool down. We are coming to how you two can, get this to work for you fast as possible. Now, the question, how do you want results like those? Now, how do you want it? Fast or slow, or I don't want it at all? Let me know at the comment section. Fast, just put fast, or slow, or I don't want it. Oh, fast. Awesome. Now, how quick do you want it, and how badly do you want it? Now, the truth is, whether $3,000 monthly, whether $1,500 monthly, or whether $50 monthly, assuming you are not frightened, intimidated by $3,000 monthly or $1,500 monthly, or the $50 daily, assuming you're not intimidated, wherever you fall in, wherever you fall in on this, what you need is just 2 to 3 hours of your copy and paste time daily. Now, if you can copy and paste, if you can follow simple instruction, you are good to go. If you cannot follow simple instruction, you are free to get out of this presentation right now. All right. Now, the sweetest part of this whole thing is that you can have this set up without interfering with whatever you are doing right now. That means you're a banker, you are a keke driver, you a student, whatever you think you do, right? You are a crypto trader, whatever. You can get this you can set this up without interfering or stopping you from doing, what you're already doing. That means it's ideal for people who love freedom, like me, who love to chop life. You also love to chop life, I know. And here again, how do you want such results? Now, the truth is, the whole day events may not even be enough to learn all this, the nitty-gritties, intricacies of succeeding in this business. That's the truth. All right? Teach you how to do this, how to imagine all those 3 steps he taught you. You need to bring them and pieces them and spread them and dissect them so that it sinks, so that you become Clickbank knowledge yourself, right? Now, how do you want such results? A whole day event may not be enough to learn all the intricacies, nitty-gritties of succeeding in this business, let alone an hour or so online presentation like this. You're asking, how did you know? I know this because I've been teaching, I've been playing in this field for over a decade. I told somebody I've been in this game for over a decade, and the person was looking at me like, I said, man, that means you know parts maybe in the last 5 years. I started following in 2016. I thought you are, that was when you started. I said, no, I've been doing this since my tutorial level in the university. But that's not about me, by the way. I've been doing this, right? This is an evidence. When I used to hold physical trainings before technology took over, right? This is not a free training, it's a fully paid training with halls, 400 persons in the hall, for my training. All right. Now, since I switched to online presentations, I also get that same number, to watch my presentations and watch my replays. All right. Now, people learn differently. That's one fact you need to really attest to. And are majorly afraid to make mistakes that may cause them to lose even more. Now, people make money from this. You've seen proofs from the main man himself, from his student. But then again, you are afraid to lose money. What if I just put in this my small 5,000 naira or 20,000 naira, 100,000 naira and it tanks? What do I do? You have those doubts. I know. I've been teaching in this space for over 10 years. That is why I can hit my chest and say, this is what my audience are actually thinking about this. Now, people bring in opportunities to me to come and sell to my audience. I tell them, no, my audience would not like this because this has no longevity. This wouldn't make them money. You just want to profit off my audience, and I stay away from that. But then, I know my audience and I know what works for them. People learn differently. I have over 200,000 of them. And most of them, is human, is natural, are naturally afraid to make mistakes that may cost them the small money they have. That is why I have strived so hard to convince Mr. Ken himself to create a platform whereby he would have the chance of literally giving you all the tools of trade, all the tools of success, and a platform that affords him the chance of further tutoring you and showing you all the workings one-on-one, on a one-on-one level for a long time, and emptying everything in his head as regards making this dollar-paying business work into yours, right? And then you say a platform. What kind of platform is that? Is it like an MMM platform? No, God forbid. It's actually not a platform per se, but a blueprint. A blueprint. And you're wondering, what the heck is a blueprint? This is a dictionary definition. So a blueprint is a guide for making something, right? That means Ken will guide you. He has actually put in the guide so that you can make and duplicate his results. All right. Now, would you be interested in such a blueprint? Yes or no in the comment section, so I don't just talk away I save my saliva and close this. Would you be interested in that blueprint? Say yes or no. I just want to get one yes and I'll continue. I've not even gotten any no. Awesome. All right. Imagine an arrangement that makes everything easier, less stressful, and even fun. Like you're making money and you are making fun, right? Of course, Two-Face sang it. Nobody want buy, but they want go heaven. Like want to be making money and having fun. All right. Would you be interested? So you obviously shouldn't doubt it. If we say this blueprint we are bringing you, all right, will help you get results faster, take off all the guesswork, help you eliminate trial and errors, failures, afford you the opportunities of getting direct truth lead from the same man who has effortlessly done $87,000. Now, if you can't respect a man who has done up to $87,000 from an income stream, who would you not respect? That's the man who came in and want to sell ebooks or sell anything without results. Well, by the way, before you can see someone jump on my platform, then that person is a go-to guy. Like, you can't mention first 5% in that industry without mentioning the person's name. All right, I'm the Grand Commander. Remember. So the blueprint would afford him the opportunity of getting direct leads from the same man who has effortlessly done over $87,000. And if this sounds like what could help you achieve an astoundingly superb results, then make sure it's on now on you to make it into the only 10 persons who will be jumping on what he calls your first 3K blueprints. Your first 3K blueprints. And ladies and gentlemen, you should be jumping up right now, because it wasn't easy for me to get this guy to come share his information for free, and then even opening his votes the more to help you get better results. Why even settling with $50 when you can do $3,000? Right now, the question on your mind is, a lot of things like this have been flying around. I probably have even, keyed into some that turned out rubbish. Well, you don't know who Pat is. Pat Ogidi is Pat Ogidi. I am not called the Grand Commander for nothing. Now, you're asking, will it be worth it? It's indeed worth it. But then, for maybe some reasons, let me just throw in some things people have actually said about him. People who have actually benefited from Ken. This guy is Macaulay Ebohime, and Edo guy. He's an affiliate marketer thanks to Ken. He said, the course is an expose. I bought this course earlier this year. Indeed, the information is power and key. I'm based in Nigeria. I run a Clickbank business. I have a PayPal account. So what you don't know will only limit you. I love that quote. I encourage you guys to buy this course. And then this gets from another lady, Mary Anthony, Kinsley Omorui. They have good sweet words for, Ken's teachings, right? Now, if you're not convinced, I wonder, maybe I'll have to fry egg and then add pepper for you. Well, I know you are convinced. I know you may be super convinced already. However, there are criteria. This is not, an all-comers affair. The criteria, before you can even join the 10, if you qualify, so pay close attention so you don't make mistakes, so you don't come in and will throw you out. The first criteria is that you must be willing to learn, and you must be willing to learn and be ready to learn, right? Then you must be willing to take action, coordinated action. And then again, you must be ready to spend wisely to expedite your earnings, right? Well, if you're lucky, if you fit into all these criteria to make it into the your first 3K blueprints, here are what you get. First, he enrolls you into a protected online Clickbank ground zero platform. And in this platform, it does nothing. No blood money, no juju. He shows you, he gives you access to all the contents. You also get access to direct channels to reach out and ask every and any question you might have about the business, no matter how stupid you are. And this is worth 1,000 naira if it's to just give you this alone. All right. The next one is it introduces you to the easiest newbie-friendly way to get started with Clickbank. If you don't know how to get started with Clickbank, especially if you are from Nigeria or if you are from Africa or another, they say this works anywhere you are in the world, but you need to, if you don't have the right mindset, what you need, the easiest newbie-friendly way to get in, then you'll get in and also just, even without looking back, and come out with your back, right? That's what 50,000 naira. Then he shows you how to bulletproof your Clickbank accounts. I don't need to really stress on this. Remember what that guy just said. He runs Clickbank business from Nigeria. Then one of the biggest challenges faced in Clickbank affiliate business is that there are some countries that are not allowed. This is the same reason why Ken almost gave up before he discovered a secret hack on how to successfully do Clickbank affiliate marketing, even if your country is blacklisted. And in this module, he also reveals a secret pro tool he normally personally uses to prevent any account from getting banned. Worth 95,000 naira. Now, when I say 95,000 naira, this is what you get to pay him if he's to really show you this alone. Right? Then it shows you Ken's ultimate arsenal to making $5,000 monthly. Now, we're no longer talking about $150, $15, $3,000. Consistent $5,000 monthly. And one of the biggest challenges we face in promoting Clickbank product is that there are some countries that are not allowed. This is the same reason why Ken almost gave up, okay? Then he shows you Ken's System Pro Tools Collection Boss. What will determine how you automate your whole sales process depends on the kind of tools at your disposal. Now, Ken will not allow you to go spend $5,505, which he has already spent. He would give you those tools, share with you, so you would help in your automation process and make more money for yourself faster and quicker. 250,000 naira value. Then you get a sales pooling funnel complete setup, so you don't go looking for who to design funnel for you. He gives you exactly what to duplicate. Plug it in, duplicate it, and you're good. $100,000, 100,000 naira, sorry, in value. Then he gives you his 7-figure marketing secrets. After setting everything up and you suck at getting this hot product in front of your hungry buyers, you won't make any shishi, right? The problem is, that is why you will be handed over his proven 7-figure marketing secret that has helped generate multiple 7-figure selling hot product for him. I think he talked about what a product he sold during the COVID-19. Another one he missed out that would have paid him $1,000 per sale. I remember when he posted something on Facebook on that, right? Because if he didn't miss out, if he got it, he would have flung it there. You need to sell 17 to make $17,000, ladies and gentlemen. While others are locked indoors crying of COVID lockdown. Then he gives you what he calls the Clickbank commission bulletproof. After doing all the work, putting in every effort, and now you have made some commission. How do you get the commission paid to you to your bank account? The problem is, if your country is among the blacklisted countries, you will find it very difficult to get paid. But the good news is Ken has a proven method he uses to get his commission to his bank account without leaving his room. I love that, without leaving his room. And that's 50,000 naira value. Then he shows you he gives you other extras and all this. Like I asked him, is it like they have access to this for 1 year? So I said, no, as long as he lives. That means you have to keep praying for him to live another 100 years so that you have access to this. And guess what? You get updates. If there are updates to that course, you update it. He doesn't call it volume 2 and ask you to buy. You update it and you log in and get access. How cool. That means you get forever updates, sweets. So in value, all of this put together is about 895,000 naira. 895. The truth is, if you pay Ken 1 million naira to lend this, you might make that back in your first month. And that is 1,000% profitable, right? But here's the plan. Part is involved, so there must be a plan. Your first 3K blueprint is only meant to admit 20 persons and it will be over. 20 persons. But because we want to do something absolutely crazy with the first 10 persons, that is actually how my bargaining power could, how far I can go. Just 10 persons. Whatever you are getting now, that will be a tip of what you need to pay, will only cover 10 persons. We are going to be splitting the 20 persons into 2 groups. That's first 10 and second 10, right? What we'll do for the first 10, the first group will actually get the second group jealous, and it will make them shout, had I know. So the first 10 persons will enjoy something absolutely crazy, and is a whooping. Thanks to Ogidi. Actually, matter of fact, you need to start clapping for me right now. Thanks to Ogidi, the first 10 persons to jump in right now will enjoy absolutely crazy whooping discount of 95%. That means they are not paying this much, which if they pay is also worth it, but then they are knocking off 95% of that. And what that means is that they are not paying 895,000 naira, but 49,997 naira only, not even up to 50k. 49,997 only. So it's up to you, but then you know what I would always say: no day inside river unless soap enter your eye. So take advantage right now. Click on the link that just showed up somewhere on the screen. If you're on PC, if you're right hand side of the video, if you're on mobile phone, is below this video. Click on that link, or if by somehow you're not seeing that link right now, pop out your browser, type in patrickogidi.com/3k. patrickogidi.com/3k. And when you type that right now, you will see a page that looks payment page. You just have to choose the one that works well for you and you are good to go. Well, if you get in right now, if you click on that link right now and come in right now, we'll do something absolutely crazy for you, something unimaginable that will get you so amazed, right? We'll give you access to 3 super bonuses that will get you even more excited. And those bonuses, the first one is what, 96,000 naira. It's called YouTube Lead Generation Tool. This software helps you get target leads for any niche, emphasis. What this tool does is it helps you rank your YouTube videos so that people who belong to the market of your service or product you want to promote will view your videos and sign up to your lead generation page. Using this tool will increase your leads so you can quickly build your list for your Clickbank business. And if you have that list, ladies and gentlemen, you have an everlasting oil well. Then the second one is worth over 111,000 naira. It is a tool known as the powerful funnel builder tool. If you do not know how to code with HTML, you don't need to know how to design, work with what they call it, WordPress or Clickbank, or WordPress or ClickFunnels or Builderall. This funnel builder is just all you need. It's worth over $247, and you'll be getting it for free if you jump in right now. And then the third one, free Skype consultation with Mr. Ken. Free Skype consultation with Mr. Ken, worth $500 or 225,000 naira. So you get 30 minutes free Skype consultation. So you go over your business, ask him question, and he would, attend to you as fast. So altogether, all these things put together, that's a 895,000 plus 432,000 in raw bonuses. Total value 1,327,150 naira. But then for just 49,997, you are getting all of that. But then remember, for the first 10 persons, the first 10 groups of the 20s. Now, after the first 10 group, they may decide to increase the price. That's up to him. He might now jack it up to 100,000. That's actually what he's planning. That's up to him. I would never have any say at that point, right? So take advantage right now. Click on the link by the right hand side of the presentation if you're on PC, or below this video if you're on mobile phone, or simply pop out your browser, go to patrickogidi.com/3k. All right, patrickogidi.com/3k, and it will take you to the payment page, right? Or better still, you can just make a screenshot of this or take down this account number, do a transfer, USSD deposit as fast as you can in any method that will make it faster to join the first 10 persons, to the account details on the screen, or go to patrickogidi.com/3k. Now let's think of it this way. If all this offer did for you was help you build a business that generates at least $3,000, that's 1.35 million monthly for you, would it be worth it? If it make you never feel the effects of the wicked next level scam, will it be worth it? If it make you live a peaceful and worry-free lifestyle, would it be worth it? If it would, take advantage right now. Click on the link that showed up somewhere on this screen, or go to patrickogidi.com/3k. And if you click on that right now, you will see a page that looks something like this. On this page, there are 2 options to pay. The first one is the bank payment option. You do a bank transfer anywhere you can send it there, Paga, anything, send it there, and send an email to the email address on the screen. And within 6 hours, of course, it's not even up to 6 hours. It doesn't get up to 6 hours, and we'll get back to you. Right? But if you don't like to wait, I don't know what part of it is, or what time it is in your part of the world, you just want to get access right now, and then you want to use option 2. That's actually what I prefer. It's 100% safe, backed by CBN. You click on it, pay with your card, and you get instant access, even if it's 12:01 a.m. in the night. Right now, if you click on the click here to pay online, you get it paid like this. Just fill out your details and click on pay now. You have 3 options here. Either you use your card, put in your card details there, put in a card expiry, put in CVV, and then you pay. Or you can click on the bank and you'll be able to pay, log into your internet banking from any of these, and then you pay. Or use USSD. Just this for GTB account holders. You type it in your phone, and then the money will be deducted there, and that's it. The page will restart, will refresh, and then take you to the members area. All right, whichever method you choose, upon successful payment, you see a page that looks like this. Is simple. Put in your name and your email and click on give me access. Once you do that, you'll be taken to the thank you page. Now check your email to get access to the members area. Now you are left with 2 choices. 1, do nothing and not take this leap of faith, which is 100% risk free. Or secondly, pony up this small investment today compared to all the huge, wonderful, amazing values we get in return, and give it a shot. That makes you an entrepreneur. Yeah. If you get access now, I assure you it will be a choice, a wise choice, because your life will change as a result. But if you decide not to come into your first 3K blueprint, it's a choice as well. But then it will be fine. But then it's still a choice. We'll respect it. Right? But remember, it's just 49,997, and you are getting all these loads and loads of amazing stuffs that would help you kickstart your Clickbank business, make huge money, and build a business that pays you in dollars and that makes you even give no ear to any of these Buhari effects that people are suffering here. All right, so those are the things you get. But because we want you to do something absolutely crazy for the first 10 persons, the first 10 persons can get in at a 95% discount, and that means they're not paying 895,000, they are paying just 49,997. All right, now the second 10 person, you may ask, what happens to them? He has plans of increasing it to 10K after the second 10 person, so it's up to you. All right, so click on the link that shows up below or by the side of this presentation, or go to patrickogidi.com/3K. And if you do that right now, you get all these powerful 3 bonuses for free. Right? All together, remember, you are getting something worth over 1,300,000 naira for just 49,997. All right, so that's it. Click on the link, get in right now, or go to patrickogidi.com or make a transfer, USSD deposit to the bank account details on the screen right now. All right, if you get access, we would love you for that, and you will like yourself for that. Now, there are lots of questions, but as you can see, this training is almost very long. Some persons have been shouting in the comment section. Now, like I said at the beginning, all your questions are valid. They've come to our email. The system is redirecting them to our email. So myself and Ken will reply to them, and we can spark up a conversation for that from there, and then that'll be it. So thank you once again for attending this presentation today. If at the end of this presentation you still have any question, feel free to shoot me a quick email at patrickogidi.com. Once again, thank you for attending. See you inside your first 3K blueprint platform. I can't wait to see you there. Thank you.